Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and guess what? You're watching.
Funny old guys. That's us.
That's what we're doing. It's a miracle that we're here because we had technical difficulties, didn't we?
Well, it's all good
Apparently.
now. It's all
Anyway,
good.
this is a joke-a-thon. You'll laugh hysterically, and we steal every single thing that you're going to see and hear today. So I want to introduce Senator Glenn from Utah. Hello there, buddy.
I'm doing good. I'm glad that what right now I can wear my T-shirt instead of my suit. No, they just passed that.
Yeah, they decided
Well,
not to do
all
that.
right.
Yeah, you kind of look like you're a convict with that orange shirt.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's Buffalo Bills, red, white, and blue is what this is.
Oh, well, for all of you
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills fans. And below me is Dr. Fatpacker. Say hello there, Doctor.
Well, guten Tag, everybody. So nice to have you with us today. Jawohl.
So, we're going to have a million jokes, and we're going to start right now with Senator Glenn. Go.
Well, you know what the difference is between a bad golfer and a bad skydiver?
No, pray tell.
Okay, a bad golfer goes whack, darn, and a bad skydiver goes darn.
Whack. Good one. Good one. Good one. Okay, Doctor.
Well, I noticed that, the three of us here, we've all done theater together. So I've got a couple of theater jokes to tell you. I thought you'd like them.
Good.
So this classically trained theater performer just became a spy.
Mm.
I guess you could say they perform thespianism. Espionage.
Espionage. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Make more sense? God, I hope so. Let me see. Okay, one more. Very good. Let's try. Oh, the theater side. No, I saw the theater side. Oh, how many actors does it take to change a light bulb?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
100, of course. One to screw the bulb in, or 99 to stand around saying, it should have been me up there.
Should have been me up there. So these three guys are walking along the beach. One from the USA, one from England, and an Afghanistan terrorist.
Whoa.
They see this bottle washed up on the shore. They poof, they open it up, and out comes the genie. The genie says, I'll give each one of you one wish and one wish only. So the guy from England says, I would like $1 million every year, and so be it. And was that the American? Who was that? Hello, was that from England or the USA?
Oh, come on, you have
All
the
right.
American.
Yeah.
The first guy was from the USA. The second guy was from England, and he said, I would like world peace. And so it would be. So he says to the Afghan terrorist, what is your one wish? He says, my neighbor next door, he has a noisy goat. I want him killed. That's the end of the story.
Well, it certainly is.
Yeah.
Senator Glenn.
Well, you were talking about genies, so talking about magic. You know what they call a magic dog?
No.
Oh, great tell.
A labracadabrador retriever.
Oh, that's hard to remember.
Yeah,
yeah, I think I had one of those.
But you have to practice. You have to practice that word. Yeah.
Go ahead.
But as I knelt down with the pair of size 4 shoes in front of this blonde in a short skirt, I couldn't resist a quick glance at her knickers. And she says to me, hey, I bet the only reason you work here is to look up girls' shirts, isn't it? And I said, that is absolutely ridiculous accusation. I don't even work here.
Perfect. Well, my grandma was a very, very tough woman. As a matter of fact, she buried 3 husbands, and 2 of them were only taking on a nap. That's what it is. Senator Glenn.
Well, I actually went bald years ago. I had a football coach when I was in high school that
Yeah.
said, "Hey, do you know you're losing your hair?" And I was like 16. So it's just, but even though that's the case, I still have the same comb from all those years. I just can't part with it.
Oh,
oh
bomb, boom, boom, be bomb, boom, boom. Dr. Fat Packer.
my goodness. So one of the patients came in the other day when I found out that he was going out on a blind date. And it was a woman patient here. And I asked her, how was your blind date? And she said, well, terrible. He showed up in his 1932 Rolls Royce. I go, wow, that's a very expensive car. What's so bad about that? She goes, he was the original owner.
Oh! So a friend of mine was told by his wife, who was feeling frisky, and he was my age, and she said, honey, why don't we run upstairs and make mad, passionate love? And he replied, honey, make up your mind because I can't do both. Senator Glenn.
Well, I had a doctor's a physical recently, and the doctor accused me of drinking too much alcohol.
No.
I said, really? Yes. And I said, well, how do you know? And he said, well, your urine sample came back with an olive in it.
Oh,
yeah.
You're talking.
Yeah.
You're talking a whole bunch of drinking. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness. Well, I was having a beer at the bar that I usually go down to, and this old man came in and he sat down beside me in order to drink. When he says, how's your day going? And he says, oh, great. How about you? I said, well, so, he told me. Says, my wife just died. Well, I told him how sorry I was, but he just smiled. He says, I've been married 3 times. They all died. Oh, my goodness. I said, what happened? He says, the first wife died after about a year. Says, oh, how did she die? And he says, she ate poison mushrooms. I go, oh, that would be dreadful. What happened to your second wife? It's as though she died from eating poison mushrooms too.
Oh,
wow, that's a bit spooky, I said. So how about your last wife? Poison mushrooms too? And he goes, oh no, she died from a massive head injury. I go, what the hell happened? Says, he looked at me and he winked and he goes, she wouldn't eat the damn mushrooms.
She wouldn't eat the mushrooms. Get it, Glenn?
That's an old one, actually.
I got it
from the beginning.
I've been depressed lately because.
Oh my goodness!
Yes, I was thinking back to my childhood. We had. I think my parents hated me because we had a sandbox in the backyard. Well, actually, it was a quick sandbox, and of course, I was an only child. Eventually. Senator Glenn.
Well, in the world we live in today, there's all these weather-related disasters and horrible things. I mean, just Arizona had 30 straight days of 110 or above temperatures, But a lot of people don't believe that there's anything going on. And I read a survey. It said that 70% of all Americans don't understand science. And the other 30%, they don't know what 70% means.
No.
Okay, Dr. Fat Packer, this is our last one.
All right. Well, this married couple was walking through a garden. Then suddenly a dog runs toward them. They both knew it would bite them. The husband lifted his wife to let the dog bite him rather than his sweetheart, So the dog stopped when he unsure of what to do, and he barked a little and then he ran away. The husband put his wife down, expecting a hug, and a few kind words of gratitude.
Yeah.
But his wife shouted out, I've seen people throwing sticks and stones at the dogs, but this is the first time I see someone trying to throw his wife at a dog.
Oh!
And the moral of the story is no one can misunderstand a husband better than a wife.
That's exactly right. That's a story with a morale. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
We're done, but we're not done because now, Dr. Fat Packer, we have points of conversation just between the
Ah,
three of us. Yes.
All right.
That's the first one.
Well, this one here, I had to think about this for a little bit. I just how to answer it, but I didn't think too much. You invented a time machine.
Aha.
However, you only have enough fuel for one trip. Now, would you go back in time or forward in time? Oh, how about you, Comedy Thief? What would you do?
Well, I was going to go back to the days when they invented wrinkle-free clothes and I was 18.
Oh, okay.
But I think I would take one trip back to the time machine gas station. That's what I would do.
Ah, good thinking.
Ah,
Senator Glenn, what would you do?
Well,
Forward or backward?
backwards, very specifically backwards. I'd go back to January 27th, 1991, and I would move the Buffalo Bills goalpost 2 feet to the right.
oh,
That's right.
That's an inside joke.
It's if you have to be a Bills fan, but that's okay.
Indeed.
That
Okay.
was very good. I like that. Well, I figure that I would go back in time as much as I'd like to see what the future holds. I think I'd like to go back in time, maybe about 50 years, with a copy of the current Wall Street Journal.
Oh, very good. Okay, well, thank you very much, folks. That's it. We're out of here. We thank you so much for. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. We invite a very famous celebrity to be on our very next video. And Dr. Vapaker, who the heck should we invite?
Well, I thought it would be wonderful to invite Mary Tyler Moore. I think she is so nice, and we could invite her to come and see us.
That's perfect. So, Mary Tyler Moore, we want you to check in right now at.
That's not the name. That's not the name she goes by anymore.
What does she go by?
Oh no! Was ist los?
Mary Tyler Nevermore.
What do you mean? She's
passed away. Yes, indeed.
Oh my. Well, then we can't.
Oh gosh, darn it!
Who can we ask named Mary? How about
like Contrary?
How about anybody named Moore or Tyler? I mean, there's a guy named Tyler. What's his name? Anyway, we're not stopped. We're not going to invite anybody for next video because it's so screwed up. So this is a Comedy Thief saying goodbye, farewell. We steal everything you hear and see on our video. Thank you for watching. Pass it along to Senator Glenn for his farewell.
Well, everybody, hope to see you soon and keep watching.
And go Buffalo Bills. And Dr. Fatpacker, your farewell?
Yeah, well, say, listen, everybody. By the way, it's good to see you, Senator Glenn. Oh, but if you folks would just look down at the bottom and subscribe, that would be very nice, and we'd appreciate it, you know. Oh, and if you want to tell your friends about us, but you forget, where to find us or that, you send us an email at funnyoldguys@gmail.com, when we will send you this fancy dancy little business card, and it has a YouTube address on it. We'll send them to you. You can give them to your friends, and everybody could laugh together.
Okay, everybody wave goodbye. Everybody wave goodbye. We're down the road. We're out of here. It's been a blast.